Hey, everybody, good day. Welcome to our Course in Miracles. This is the 38th day in our 2021 calendar year. And this is the 38th lesson in our Course in Miracles. A Course in what? A Course in Miracles. To tell you the truth, I kind of felt reluctant to share this one. But, that's okay. Seems a little bit la-la landy. I read it. I didn't do the practice yet, so, it'd be different if I do the practice probably. But, yeah, so anyways, this is the Course in Miracles. This is the 38th day in our 2021 calendar year, and it is the 38th lesson in our course. So anyways, I guess that's all I need to say here for now. Also, I will say that Course in Miracles doesn't ask us to believe these things. Like I said, in fact, I had some resistance to even sharing this one. Seems a little la-la-landy. I kind of dig being like rational and reasonable, and this seems a little la-la-landy, but there's a point. I read it, and there's a point about like near the end of the paragraph, near the one of the last paragraphs. It kind of makes it make sense more to the reasonable mind, to the rational mind. So anyways, another thing is that if you're joining kind of like, in the middle of this, if you've never heard of the Course, that's fine. The Course says that if you pick up any part of it, you pick up all of it, but there is a sequentiality to it. So anyways, Course in Miracles, Lesson 38. There is nothing my holiness cannot do. There is nothing your holiness cannot do. There is nothing our holiness cannot do. There is nothing his holiness cannot do. There's nothing her holiness cannot do. And all those other pronouns. Okay, so there is nothing my holiness cannot do. Your holiness reverses all the laws of the world. It is beyond every restriction of time, space, distance, and limits of any kind. Okay, I'm digging this already more than the first time I read it for some reason. Your holiness is totally unlimited in its power because it establishes you as Son of God, shiny Son of God. I like to add, hey, shiny Son, S-U-N, playfully now. Hey, this is a way to use language that is playful, yeah. Your holiness is totally unlimited in its power because it establishes you as Son of God at one with the mind of his Creator, the Son of God's Creator. Paragraph number 2. Through your holiness, the power of God is made manifest. Through your holiness, the power of God is made available. There is nothing the power of God cannot do. Your holiness then can remove all pain, can end all sorrow, and can solve all problems. It can do so in connection with yourself and with anyone else. It is equal in its power to help anyone, because it is equal in its power to save anyone. If you are holy, so is everything God created. If you are holy, so is everything God created. You are holy because all things he created are holy, and he created you. God or Creator created you. And all things Creator created are holy because you are. In today's exercises, we will apply the power of your holiness. Whose holiness? Your holiness, to all the problems, difficulties, or suffering in any form that you happen to think of, in yourself or in someone else. We will make no distinctions because there are no distinctions. Okay. Paragraph number 4. In the 4 longer practice periods, each preferably to last a full 5 minutes, repeat. So we're going to do four longer practice periods for 5 minutes each. Repeat the idea for today. Close your eyes, then search your mind for any sense of loss or unhappiness of any kind as you see it. Try then to make as little distinctions as possible between a situation that is difficult for you and one that is difficult for someone else. We just heard in the last one that there are no distinctions in the last paragraph. So identify the situation specifically and also the name of the person concerned. Use this form in applying the idea for today. In the situation involving blank, could be myself, in which I see myself, involving whatever. I don't know, what do you fill that blank with? In the situation involving my car or something like that. I don't have a car. In the situation involving my lack of a car, in which I see myself, there is nothing my holiness cannot do. There we go. In the situation involving blank, in which blank sees himself or herself, there is nothing my holiness cannot do. So in the situation involving, let's say, my sister, involving my sister's car, in which my sister sees herself, there is nothing my holiness cannot do. It doesn't have to do with cars all the time, by the way. But anyways, from time to time, you may want to vary this procedure and add some relevant thoughts of your own. You might like, for example, to include thoughts such as, there is nothing my holiness cannot do because the power of God or of Creator lies in it. Introduce whatever variations appeal to you. Keep the exercises focused on the theme, there is nothing my holiness cannot do. The purpose of today's exercises is to begin to instill in you a sense that you have dominion over all things because of what you are. The purpose of today's exercise is to begin to instill in you a sense that you have dominion over all things because of what you are. In the frequent shorter practice periods, apply the idea in its original form, unless a specific problem concerning you or someone else arises or comes to mind. In that event, use the more specific form in applying the idea for today. Okay. Hey, Brent. Hey, Donna. Good day, y'all. Let's see here. So, there's a sequentiality here that I talked about at the beginning, and the lesson from a few days ago was, my mind is part of God's. I am very holy. And then the next day was, my holiness envelops everything I see. And then yesterday was, my holiness blesses the world. So today, there is nothing my holiness cannot do. So my mind is part of God's. I am very holy. That was like 4 days ago or something like that. And then all the way today to, there is nothing my holiness cannot do. All right, everybody. Like I said, I haven't done any of these practices for today, and seems pretty outrageous, that claim, compared to what we're used to believing. So anyways, good luck.